there are going to be white people listening. And I tell you something, nothing makes white people groan more than reparations.
Yeah.
It's something that makes people think that here come the blacks again asking for something for nothing. I want you right now. You're talking. You're very polished. You come in here. You look. He's dressed. He's got the chain. You're polished. You know your
wish
shit.
You had me on sooner.
Make the case why reparative justice, restorative justice, why reparations is a fundamental issue in American history, American present, and American future.
You know, what makes white folks groan more than reparations?
What?
Being called racist. Slavery. And grappling with this history that you know you benefited from, that you were not directly a part of, and grappling your whole life with what do I do with reconciling those truths. And many folks, that manifests in trying to treat people right, and trying to be a good person and stepping up and trying to vote a certain way. Reparations is part of that conversation. You can't truly heal something until you repair the harm. Malcolm X said, if you stab me in my back and you pull the knife out 6 inches, that's not justice. You pull it out all the way, that's not justice. Healing the wound is justice. And until we have full repair and full accountability for the harm that's been done, we can never really reconcile the relationship with Black folks in this country and this country itself. And we've had that kind of repair before. And when we did Japanese internment camps in World War II, right, we rounded up Japanese Americans and Japanese folks. We put them in internment camps. Afterwards, we realized that was wrong, and we provided immediate reparations for that. And because of that, we were able to move on and reflect on that history, learn from it, not do it again, but know that we've stepped up and made amends. With slavery, we never made amends. And now it gets scary because the amends become so costly because the disadvantages associated with having been enslaved in this country have stacked on top of each other for generations. It's impacted wealth. It's impacted job ownership, home ownership. It's impacted life expectancy. It's impacted every part of Black life in this country. And that's a lot of repair that's due, which is why we can't shy away from it, especially in this moment.
We are in the middle of a Black American renaissance. Foundational Black Americans are waking up to knowledge of self and the recognition that a debt is owed, and we are here to collect. A lot of people have asked, well, why now? Why is reparations such a big conversation, such a big talking point in 2025? And the answer to that is simple: because we can. After slavery officially ended in 1865, the freedmen were in no position to demand reparations, although it was acknowledged that reparations is something that they were due. Instead of getting reparations, they received another 100 years of sharecropping and indebted servitude. Fast forward to 1965, after the passing of civil rights legislation. Martin Luther King and others said openly that they were coming to D.C. to get that check, to demand reparations. And of course, Martin Luther King, similar to Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, and others, were targeted, infiltrated, and literally unalived to prevent that from happening. Well, now it's 2025, and the internet is here. Something that wasn't available to our parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents when they were coming up. The internet allows us to have grassroots activism which cannot be undermined by organizational targeting. I am an FBA, a foundational Black American, and I am not in an organization with any other of the 43 million FBAs in this country. With so many grassroots voices speaking out on one accord, it's very difficult to combat. During the Civil War, some people were abolitionists and some fought for the Confederacy. In the 1960s, some folks fought for integration, while others fought for segregation. In 2025, we're fighting for reparations. What side will you be on? For he who has an ear to hear, let him hear.